Play the theme. That was perfect.
I hate
That
you.
was perfect. God, I should take charge more often.
That can be the intro.
Maybe this channel would actually go somewhere. Instead of not going anywhere. Because it's awful. Okay, so basically,
We are talking about...
to get this shit out of the way, we're talking about a game.
I talked over you there for a second.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
sorry.
care, just say it. It doesn't matter.
So, to get the awkward intro out of the way, because we've been trying for half an hour now, we both picked a game we've never played before, and now we're talking about it. And that game is...
Well, you say you've never played it before. I have doubts about that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I think you've played it before. I don't think you can lie to me, Alex.
I played the Spongebob movie game, but I haven't played this one before.
Well, you seem to be forgetting that I said, is that the one where you play as Mermaid Man? And you said, no, you don't play as Mermaid Man in this one. Like,
no,
you know.
No, you were asking about the movie.
No, I was asking about Battle for Bikini Bottom.
No, no,
You can't lie, Alex. I've got you.
no.
I've got you. I've got you very good.
I've never played this game before.
Well,
You can
say that what you want. The evidence is there.
I was
Take it or leave
talking.
it.
I was talking about the movie.
No.
You can't play as Mermaid Man in the movie.
Oh, dude.
In the movie, you only play as SpongeBob and Patrick.
Mm. Yeah, true. We now know
Right.
that. Oh, I now know that. You knew that all along.
Because I played the movie, I hadn't played Battle for Bikini Bottom, and that's what we're talking about today.
Alright, calm down. Don't cry.
Oh.
Just because I got you really good. Jesus. Alright, okay, so... Do you want me to open this with a point on the game?
Yes, what are your opening thoughts?
My opening thought straight away was when a 2D cartoon becomes a video game.
Mm.
You're in this very dangerous area where you're playing with 2D drawings, but you've got to make them 3D models. Do you know what I mean?
It does look quite terrifying.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
I think SpongeBob would have looked okay if his face was... I don't know anything about game development, but if it was sort of like a texture as opposed to like eyes.
Yeah, it is a bit creepy, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
I think it would have helped if because they made him 3D, but he doesn't have like the cartoon like borders around him that he would, so it looks kind of weird.
All right.
So if it had like a sort of like Jet Set Radio thing where everything was like outlined,
I know what you mean.
you know, kind of like a cartoon, I think that would have probably helped make it look more like the original.
Yeah, although again, it kind of just relies on the design of the character.
It might have been a bit awkward to do that, I
Because
suppose.
SpongeBob is a good example because they're all different.
Mm.
Like Patrick, for example, was like awesome. He looked like he was made for 3D. Well, not made for 3D, but just translated well.
He translated very well. I think Sandy also worked pretty well.
Yeah, good, the detailed ones.
But SpongeBob's face, though.
Yeah, I think it should have been. I think they should have just gone flat for all of them and had it been like an art style.
That would have been quite interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Just have
Yeah,
their
he gets what I
faces
mean.
as like a
Guess what I mean?
as what it was
Bless him.
in the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of things not quite matching up with the show,
Yeah.
did you notice how Mr. Krabs' voice was just completely not?
Yeah, I know. It's like they should have played that off as a joke. They should have played it off like, I don't know, where's Mr. Krabs?
Yeah.
His voice actor like fucking wasn't getting paid enough or whatever.
It was very strange how they managed to get some voice actors but not others.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have all like SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy and Squidward. They're all there.
Yep.
But then Mr. Krabs isn't there. Like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy don't sound right.
Nope.
Bubble Buddy, I don't even remember him having a voice. But
Yeah, no, I think that was a little a funny little touch.
oh no, doesn't he talk at
Touche.
the end of that? Doesn't he talk?
Yeah,
about
he
at the
does.
end of- I can't
I
remember.
love
if
how
it
you
sounded
forgot
exactly
that.
like
Jesus.
Yeah.
Next time, don't forget it.
But it was really cool playing through it because it was made in like 2003,
Mhm.
which was before the SpongeBob movie. And the SpongeBob movie was supposed to be like the original end of SpongeBob, so it references all the good episodes.
Ooh, controversial opinion.
Ooh. But like everyone's like favorite episodes are from like before the movie, right?
Oh yeah, apart from millennials.
Yeah. Like, what's the best episode? Go.
The best episode is the one where there was some kind of like time travel or something.
Oh yeah. Everything's chrome in the future.
Yeah, that one. and then there's one. Everything, like the pizza episode.
I would have also
episode.
I would have also accepted the band episode as a good answer.
Oh yeah, the band episode was awesome. Dun 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 dun. Oh,
the winner takes all.
Yep, that's how the song went.
It probably doesn't, is it?
Yeah, we need full Pixel Invaders cover when.
Citation needed on that.
Yeah.
I can't remember how the song actually goes.
The thing about the humor with it as well is it wasn't Simpsons hit and run humor where it's just referential. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
a lot of it was referential, but it could also take it into its own hands and become like it's sort of like it was the show,
There was a lot of references, but it also had its own jokes as well.
which was awesome.
I felt like sometimes the humor was a bit like odd because a lot of the time the jokes are done when you're just talking between the characters, like still in gameplay, and they're not really moving that much.
Yeah.
But then when the cutscenes happened, where they're actually moving around, it worked a lot better.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Do you notice the little Easter eggs?
Oh, what, like older episodes?
Well, no, just like the pictures on the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
Squidward has a picture on his wall of just like his face, like all bloodshot and just like disgusting.
Oh yeah, that's from the Krabby Patty episode, isn't it?
Yeah, you know the Sky Needle in the downtown level.
Yeah.
There's pictures on the walls of like the levels opened in like modeling software.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, did you get to the rock bottom level?
What's that one?
It's like, you know the episode, the SpongeBob episode where they go to a place called Rock Bottom and it's really dark and everything's super weird.
Ah, god damn it! I love that episode, but I guess you got further than me though.
Oh, I didn't think I played it all that much, but basically that level has really good references because it has all the places that were in the episode. Like it has the weird bathroom, the bus stop. If you go into the museum, there's like pictures of concept art on the walls.
Well, it looks like I'm playing that again.
And the best part, yeah, you know in the episode, SpongeBob's waiting for the bus to arrive and he's trying to get a candy bar at the same time.
Yeah.
If you go to the candy machine in the game, it will trigger a small cutscene where the bus goes to the bus stop and just instantly leaves, just like it does in the cartoon. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute.
You're cute.
Oh, thank you.
I thought.
But it was really nice attention to detail.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. The whole thing seems to be like that.
Mm.
You know.
You can tell they actually like put effort into making it like an actually good game. Like they could have just put out anything, and people would have bought it because it's SpongeBob.
Abort it.
But they actually like tried to make it its own good thing.
Yeah, were you getting like Crash Twinsanity vibes from it?
It's very funny that you say that because while playing it, I was like, this is really like Crash Twinsanity.
I know, it like the way the cutscenes are animated, like the camera pans and zooms and stuff, and the way it's all like really rough.
And
I'm gonna say rough.
And the abundance of boxes everywhere that you have to break.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean by rough? I think I know what you mean, but
I don't know, it seems it does, it seems rough. It doesn't seem as well animated as it could be. I don't know why.
It seems like it sort of like feels like very early PS2, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where it sort of like still feels like a PS1 game in some places. Like, you know the intro where the it shows the island, it literally looks like a crappy little GIF that you could get online.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Yeah, it was very early PS2 feeling.
I suppose 2003 was early PS2.
Yeah. Well,
not that early,
like
but still
3 years, I guess.
2 years technically. Oh yeah, 3 years actually.
Yeah. Wow. I hate games that handle the dialogue like that game handled it.
Oh, what, like
Where,
press R1 to interact?
No, where it's like one person says something and it's just stop.
Oh,
Because-
yeah, you have to press X to like.
Yeah, because a lot of the jokes rely on characters like interrupting each other.
Yeah.
But they'll say something and then they'll get interrupted by nothing because it just stops and then they're waiting for you to press X again. It doesn't work very well.
Yeah. Did you notice how like freaking weird the game is?
Ooh, no.
Like there's a lot. I don't know. It's something that I noticed with like the SpongeBob movie game as well when I used to play it as a kid.
Yeah.
The game just feels like weird for some reason, and I can't quite put my finger on why it does.
Feels weird, like spooky weird.
Kinda.
Ooh,
I don't know.
it sounds
Not exactly spooky. It just God, I don't know. It's just like something weird about it. Like
don't blow this off. I want to hear this.
I can't. I was thinking about it while I was playing it. Okay, come back to that. I'll try to think of what I'm thinking.
I want to hear it. Do you mean sort of like in? What the hell are we talking about?
I don't know. It's just like the whole premise is like kind of weird. Like the robots and stuff, they don't really seem to fit in. And like seeing the different locations is, I don't know what I mean, but it just feels like oddly strange.
Oh, you mean sort of like fan fiction strange?
Yeah, like the sound effects like from the robots sound very like different.
Okay, this wasn't going where I thought it was going, but yeah, I agree. Because there's like weird like EDM that plays when you're like in boss fights.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It's kind of like, wait, this is kind of like something I read on fan fiction, not
right. I think I'm kind of figuring out what I mean. Like, because I remember in the Spongebob movie game, which is pretty much identical to this, but it's like slightly better. The enemies like feel and sound really like strange. Like they're not exactly like they don't fit in properly.
Yeah.
And like, did you notice the NPCs are really weird? Like, not like the people you talk to. There's just like random fish you see in the levels.
I love that. I thought that was hilarious. Some of their faces are just perfect.
There's one where he's just like bobbing up and down and doing a little dance, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. There's like a little kid one as well where he's got a completely flat, like round head.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love the anchovy model design from the very first episode. It's my favourite.
But I guess that's kind of just what I meant, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't seem to quite fit properly. It's like you take something very familiar and then...
I think that's just you being very perceptive in that it's not completely by... It's not something you would see in an episode.
I don't know. I felt it while playing the movie as well. I am planning on actually playing the movie again after I finish this one.
It's probably all of them, because I think the game developers have to, at some point, take control and be like... And that sort of leaves the writers and like showmakers at the door, basically. So it kind of, it's like when you're playing a fan Doom level, and it's like you can just tell that the developers didn't make the level in that it's designed not very well. But it's,
I get what you mean.
They're still good, but you can just tell. So basically, I think that's just you being very perceptive.
Yeah.
In that it's not by them. So yeah. Essentially, yeah. But yeah, collectathon-y wise, it was satisfaction.
It was I wouldn't say it was as good as I thought it would be, because like I read lots of stuff online of people really liking it,
and
but
also you played it before.
Good. I've never played it before. God damn it!
Liar.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. There wasn't exactly like anything wrong with it.
Yeah, something I didn't like at first was you seem to collect so much like kelp or whatever.
Oh, what, the shiny objects?
Yeah, you're just like you're like accumulate like 2,000 of them, but the way it works is it's one of those games that give you so much of it, but then like take so much of it away.
Yeah, like you need like 2,000 just to open a door.
Yeah, like how Call of Duty World at War had like XP that went in like 5s and 10s, and then Modern Warfare 2 went to like 200 and 100.
Yeah, it just times it, but it just times everything by 100, so it made no difference.
Yeah, it's one. I think it's one of those like subtle. Oh yeah, points. Getting like 2,000 points on Gallagher or whatever
to make it more satisfying.
Yeah, and it worked. I like collecting things. It's one of those games as well where if you destroy something then run away, all it will combine into one stream and just like get sucked up.
That is true.
I'm not I don't like games with multiple character gimmicks. But
oh really?
Yeah, I think it was handled well there. But
I loved the character transition.
Yeah, I loved it as well. But the thing is, I just want to say the reason I don't like games with multiple character gimmicks is because I normally choose one and then that's my favourite one.
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean.
I also love games that have areas you can't get to. And then you're sort of forced to look over at that area and think, oh, I can't wait until I get over there. And then you do get over there, and it's like, yeah. So yeah,
I thought it handled like the character the switches pretty well.
Yeah,
because it gives all of them specific abilities.
I wasn't saying it was handled badly. I was just saying why I don't like games that do that normally.
Is that why you haven't got GTA 5 yet?
To be honest, yeah. When I heard about that, I was like,
fair enough.
But apparently on GTA 4, you're kind of forced to listen to them. So I'm guessing it will feel more like you're watching a film with characters in it, as opposed to like being a character.
I don't know. I'd say GTA 5 did it pretty well. It's nothing like too intrusive. But getting back to SpongeBob quickly.
Let's stop talking about GTA 5, Alex.
Let's get back on topic. I'm not exactly sure what the end goal of the game is. Like, I get there's robots coming out of the chum bucket.
Yeah.
But I'm not exactly sure how anything I'm doing is helping. It's like you get you get a letter from Mr. Krabs saying he needs you to collect golden spatulas.
Yeah.
So you go through all the levels collecting golden spatulas, and I'm just like, this is not helping me defeat the robots in any way, shape, or form. I'm just collecting shiny things.
Yeah, that's a good point. Although you could argue that that's what an episode would be like.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, I get that they need a way to make the game actually long, to have like... It's basically just the stars from Super Mario 64, or like the Jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes.
Or it's exactly the same, because they're golden.
Power crystals.
Yeah, all the power crystals.
Or
but I feel like
shine sprites.
I feel like they could have implemented them a bit better. So instead of just being like a nondescript spatula that, like, for some reason helps you get forward, it could be actually something that's supposed to help.
A cog in a machine. You know?
Yeah, like, just something that would, like, actually feel like, oh, I'm helping.
A perfectly shaped cog that fits into a machine that eventually opens a gate to the big boss area. Yeah.
Like, you know, like the jigsaw puzzles in Banjo-Kazooie, you need them to finish the puzzles to open the doors. And the spatulas is just a floating image of a spatula with a number next to it. It's like, oh.
Yeah, now that you say that, I'm thinking, yeah, I like games where, sort of like in Crash Bandicoot, say for example, when you go in the warp room, you can sort of have a look around and be like, oh, I got all those power crystals. It'd be cool if they were like cogs in a machine, and you could see the machine in the overworld and be like, oh, look, they're all fitting in.
You can be like
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, I like to feel like I'm actually making a difference. So in like Donkey Kong 64,
yeah,
where the main objective is to get all your bananas back, so therefore all the collectibles are bananas.
That's quite the incentive.
Good. It's like, oh, I need to stop the robots. Better collecting spatulas for about 10 hours.
Yeah, but again, if someone was a real die-hard Battle for Bikini Bottom fan, they could probably argue that that's what an episode would be like. You could also probably argue that.
I thought the how the front cover has like that army theme going on with it.
Yeah.
I thought that would have played more into the game.
Yeah, I saw that game for sale when I was younger, and I think I might have avoided buying it just for the sole reason I thought it was going to be a gimmicky army, stupid autistic fan fiction game. You know.
I get what you mean. I thought it would have played more into it, but it just literally just feels like SpongeBob going around doing things, and there's robots there.
Oh, I love because Super Mario Sunshine is the best game ever made.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah, I love how you can sort of look in the distance and be like, oh look, that's that place over there.
Yeah,
it's sort of like
I
one
love
island.
that.
Yeah, beautiful.
It doesn't look as good as Super Mario Sunshine, but
well, obviously,
I don't understand.
Games are yet to match the quality of Super Mario Sunshine.
I don't understand how Super Mario Sunshine looked so good.
I think I thought about this a lot, and I think when they were modeling and texturing things, they made it really bright, like really bright, and it just gives it this. It's a very specific art style that's never been done again.
Yeah, it's like you got all like the really nice water effects as well, and how you can wash away the goo.
I see things come close. Like there's a game that came out called Grow Home or something.
I need to get that at some point.
It has the same bright models, but it doesn't go anywhere like close to it.
Yeah, because like even when Super Mario Sunshine does the thing where you can see far away like levels you're eventually going to go to.
Yeah,
it has like the heat effect to sort of distort it.
Oh yeah.
so it still looks nice. But then like if you look at like distant levels in like the SpongeBob game, they do look like really not that good.
Yeah, they're really like
They're
polygonal.
really like low poly and like really low texture.
I think there's a charm to that though, although it isn't
Yeah, there is a certain charm
it
to
isn't
it.
as good as Sunshine, but it's there's a charm to that because
That's what made. Oh, sorry.
the way Spyro handles its giant levels, because it's like really technologically advanced.
Oh, nice big word.
And I know, thanks. And it's sort of like it has a draw distance, and outside of that draw distance, instead of fog or whatever, it will render the levels in like a low poly state.
Yeah.
And it will have it makes the art style like really nice. SpongeBob doesn't do it as well as that either, but it's still got somewhat of the same charm.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's a nice like little touch that really helps make the world actually feel connected.
Yeah.
Like you know, the Jellyfish Fields level
Yes.
where the end objective is to get onto the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
It was really cool just looking back at the level you'd gone through. It's like, oh, I remember that place.
Yeah, no, it was also.
Don't remember it looking quite that bad.
Yeah, exactly. It was also very good looking at Jellyfish Fields top down from the Easter egg in the Sky Needle level.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
I don't remember the Sea Needle from the TV show. What episode was it in?
That's a good point, actually. I can't remember it. You know the
Am I
part
gonna-
where you get on the hook
I'll Google it.
and sort of bungee jump?
Yeah, there's lots of those. Yeah.
Yeah. When you like dive, do you find the sound he makes to be the most irritating, frustrating thing?
Yeah.
Oh god, I had to mute my TV. It was the worst.
The Sea Needle, SpongeBob SquarePants Wikia.
Here we go. You're gonna like get some of the lore now.
Yeah. The Sea Needle is the tallest structure in Bikini Bottom.
Is it?
It is a parody of the Space Needle.
I guess it's the thing that you see like in establishing shots then.
Oh, it was featured in one episode.
Oh, okay.
Can you guess which one?
I'm guessing it will be like I said, like an establishing shot. Was it the one where they like push it to a different place?
Nah. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
It featured once in the episode pre-hibernation week, where SpongeBob and Sandy are basically doing all that crazy stuff to like get the most before Sandy has to go to sleep, and they
yeah.
fight on top of it,
Yeah.
and that's the one thing it's in.
That is quite cool. That shows how dedicated they are then, I guess.
Yeah.
I love how we're
they really-
destroying the humour of the show by just sort of summing it up really quickly and unfunnily.
Yeah. Well, I imagine like most people know what SpongeBob is.
Yeah. Apart from that one guy. If you're listening, I
Yeah.
fucking hate you.
Just watch them.
Just kill yourself. The Earth
But
doesn't
that is
need
pretty
you.
nice.
No one loves you.
That was a very nice attention to detail.
Yeah. Mwah.
Did you notice like some of the textures and stuff were like really kind of low quality?
No, not really.
Okay, just me
Yeah,
then.
probably just you.
Oh, just me being an
You
autistic.
know the
little
Goo
mum.
Lagoon level? I
Yeah.
hate that level. Oh, I hate
Goo
it.
Lagoon.
Oh,
Oh, that's the first level, wasn't it?
no.
No, second level.
The beach
Oh, the one
level.
we have to like flip all the towers to get the light to shine on the.
Yeah. I don't think I ever did that.
I did it. It wasn't too difficult.
It shined on like a place I didn't want it to be. I could either have it there or somewhere else I didn't want it to be. Which is stupid.
That was the level where I really started making the connection between it and Crash Twinsanity.
Was it? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Because that was definitely like, you know, Crash Twinsanity kind of had that roughness as well, where it didn't feel like 100% polished.
Yeah.
Like, sort of had like that feel to it, and I felt like the Crash Bandicoot game that came before that one, which was the fourth one, which I can't remember the subtitle of, which you all now hopefully remember.
Rough Cortex.
Wrath of Cortex.
Done
that
it.
kind of had like that kind of like had the same like early PS2 feel that this game had,
Yeah.
and I was like, ooh.
The only
It is-
thing it has in common with Twinsanity is that Nitro Kart was published by Vicarious Visions. And this game was published by Vicarious
And
Visions.
it's insane they're so similar, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's using... could it...
Inspiration.
yeah, either it's using techniques that was very commonplace at that time, or it's got some developers Because developers leave and get hired other places all the time.
Yeah.
Especially if they're
Like
like big ones. Like
the tiki boxes are very similar.
yeah, the tiki boxes was another very strange thing that didn't quite. They had faces and they looked, and I didn't like it.
It's like there's no explanation to why they're there. They're just boxes you have to smash.
Yeah.
That's something I remember from the movie game, thinking, oh, that's a bit weird. Why are they there?
Yeah, I guess it's just other game mechanics that need to be slid in nicely somewhere.
But I loved how it gave you like a proper Bikini Bottom that you could explore and see how it all like fits together.
Yeah, that's what I loved about the one I actually did play, which was the one where you get to play as a mermaid man dressed up as Spongebob.
Don't you mean SpongeBob dressed up as Mermaid Man?
Was that not what I said?
You said Mermaid Man dressed up as
Oh,
SpongeBob.
okay, alright, whoops.
Right, in that case, that's
there.
definitely the movie because you can unlock that as a costume.
Oh wait, that is the movie game, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, sick! Yeah, that the movie game had sort of like you could go to the Krusty Krab, couldn't you? Like very early on.
God, I can't remember much about the movie game.
I hope it was the movie game because I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it.
Do you want to do it for the next episode of?
Oh no, not SpongeBob again.
Okay, never mind.
Serious, jeez, I can't believe you suggested that.
Okay, let's not. The movie was essentially very similar to this one, but I don't think it was quite as open world.
Yeah.
Like it was more linear. And there was these strange stages where you'd like jump into a hole, and then it was like a really weird arena where you'd have to defeat all the enemies.
On the movie game.
Yeah.
Alright. That's interesting then. Was the second level you play in the city at night time? And it's got like detective music, like dun 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 dun.
Not gonna lie, it's been years since I played that game.
Yeah, same.
The first level is based on the dream that SpongeBob has where he's the manager. And then the second level, I think, is the Goofy Goober ice cream shop.
Oh no. No, I don't think it was the movie, to be honest.
Maybe not then. I don't know how many SpongeBob games there's been.
3?
I'm gonna guess there's been a lot more than 3.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Why does SpongeBob warrant that many games? That many very similar games as well, where it's sort of a collectathony.
Should we? I'll have a look. I'm gonna guess there's a lot.
I really want to look as well.
It had a drawn to life, had a drawn to life game made on it.
Oh yeah, SpongeBob had a drawn to life game. Oh god, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of Nicktoons compilation games as well, like Nicktoons Unite, Nicktoons Globs of Doom. All right then.
Operation Krabby Patty.
Creature from the Krusty Krab. Now that it was made by THQ, published by THQ, or made or whatever. That is very familiar, so it could possibly be that.
Why is the goddamn SpongeBob SquarePants movie cover so edgy?
Oh, it's very edgy, isn't it? It's very edgy. Oh, well, you got the one next to it. That's not edgy at all.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's so many.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus.
Oh god, SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePants. Who remembers that?
There's one that came out on the Wii U last year, weren't there?
Oh, what, SpongeBob Hero Pants?
Yeah, and it was...
That was based on the new SpongeBob movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
they
out
made
yet?
Another one. Yeah, they made it. It came out ages ago.
Alright. Oh, you've also got the Connect exclusive Surf and Skate. SpongeBob Surf and Skate.
Who could forget?
Oh, for God's sake. So yeah, there was a drawn to life version.
There's a lot of SpongeBob games, basically, is what we're trying to say.
There's where I thought you were going with the whole creepy thing was that the SpongeBob cartoon's very strange as well.
It is a bit, isn't it?
It's, I don't know, it's funny if you look at it like lightheartedly, haha, you know.
Yeah.
But if you really dive deep into that, some of the things, it's very like unsettling.
Can you provide an example to back up this statement?
Just like I guess the creativity. If you think, like, you know that old worm that rubs chocolate on its skin or something from the chocolate episode.
Oh right, the old lady.
That's weird.
It is a bit, isn't it?
That's really weird. And the things like you know, the future episode
Yeah.
where SpongeBob sort of goes and Squidward. Isn't there a part where Squidward's sort of like in like a white void?
Oh yeah, he's alone and he's trying to get out.
That is pretty terrifying.
The
Do you know what I
Alaskan bullworm.
It's very odd. Do you know?
Yeah, it is very strange,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like the episode where they think Squidward's died.
Yeah. The episode with the gorilla.
Oh god, I remember that.
Something else I love about the game as well is it has like the fish news anchor, and it has like
Oh
it
yeah.
has the sailor hand that sort of drags you when you go out of bounds.
When you go outside of bounds, it plays a really weird animation.
Well,
Where,
yeah,
like,
where he
SpongeBob's like crawling backwards, and it doesn't look
yeah,
right.
because he like falls on his teeth, don't he?
Yeah,
That's
probably
bit
a
odd.
reference. That's probably a reference to something.
Yeah.
But I like because the outward bounds things, it's displayed by like the red marks.
Yeah.
And do you know where that's from? I think
Ooh.
that's from the SpongeBob episode where they're playing that kiddie map game.
Oh yeah. It's very vape as well. The aesthetic is nice.
Very vape.
Do you know what I mean? In aesthetic,
I understand the term. Yes.
it's got like the Hawaiian flowers in the sky. It's got that kind of art
this
style.
art's kind of sweet.
It's got like
yeah.
it's got like kind of 1930s beach. Do you know what I mean?
Kinda, yeah.
The level where you're on the beach, all the changing things, and the carnival and the beach mats have like weird like striped designs on them.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is like fantastic.
It's very nice game to look at.
Yeah, again going back to the humour, you know, where like you play as Patrick and you throw the ice cube, and then the entire sea freezes.
Yeah.
I love that. That made me
That was so cool.
got a chuckle out of that. But again, that's pretty creepy. I'm not,
like, oh,
that's
I
the
can
last
free-
time I say that.
I can freeze an entire ocean using this ice cube.
There's an ocean underwater.
Oh, it's goo.
Yeah. Did you ever find Patchy the pirate funny?
Sometimes.
I didn't find him funny.
Ah.
I let out a sigh when he came on. So I'm happy that he was absent from what I saw at least.
Yeah. From the sections we experienced,
Yeah, that was
which is
a little bit of relief.
I
there.
played like 4 or 5 hours.
I don't know. I didn't count how long I played.
I got to like the 4th level.
I got to like the tree dome area and that.
The tree dome. Oh my god.
Yeah, when he's got no water.
SpongeBob's. I was not expecting that kind of detail.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's something that was missing as well. You know those weird scenes where like suddenly the art style goes very detailed.
Yeah.
That happened for that part. Just to clarify, the part where he hasn't got any water, so he's like all dried out, and
His face completely dries out.
yeah, his face is like horrific.
Yeah. I'm surprised they put that in.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, do you remember that episode where Squidward like has to try a Krabby Patty and he like bites a little bit off?
Yeah.
That's a sort of like high detail, just to give context to the high detailed art style I was talking about. So yeah.
Or like the episode where it's like they replaced Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy with
Actors. Yeah. Actors.
I've never felt more autistic in my life than like loading up that game with the speakers on, and it just starts instantly blaring the SpongeBob theme.
That same thing happened to me. It's like, oh, you ready, kids? It's like, no, quick, where's my
No.
remote? And I was like patting down my bed, like looking for it. It's like
Oh
screamed.
god, it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. Especially since my mum kicked down my door and called me a faggot for listening to Macintosh Plus.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was like walking home and I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I got home and I like played it and my mum kicked down my door. I was like, what are you listening to, you faggot? I was like, oh mum, no mum. And then she hit me.
Oh god.
Seriously though, my mum hits me.
Oh.
Can you send help, please?
I thought the music managed to capture the style of the show pretty well.
Yeah, the music was really good, apart from, like I said, the EDM.
Oh, what, like the I didn't like the rock theme that plays when you're sliding down stuff.
The EDM. Oh, that's like surfer rock, like 70s.
Sounds a bit MIDI, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, it does sound MIDI. I'm gonna concur with you there. Think about that word there for a second.
What does a concur mean?
A concur means I agree.
Oh, nice. Look at you using those fancy words today.
Yeah, I know. I used it in the last one as well. I did actually. I said concur. That shows that you didn't watch it.
Hey, which one?
The one that you edited.
Well, I must have watched it.
Well, you probably just skipped the middle and just thought, right, where can I end this?
Hey, I had to cut out all the bad bits.
Oh, that's true. Actually, you didn't get enough credit for the job you did there. I don't know how you managed to salvage that, but you did.
I salvaged. It was an attempt was made, and apparently I did okay.
Well, apparently, according to me.
Yeah.
Not exactly a very good judge of quality.
I trust you.
Do you?
Well, you say everything's terrible.
Everything
so
is
if I can
terrible.
if I can make you say it's okay, then I consider myself a good job.
You are a good job.
Thank you.
Oh, I hate myself.
Okay, well, don't do that.
I hate this. This was awful.
God, don't say that.
Let's not upload this.
No, let's do it.
Okay, we're doing it.
Okay, shall we wrap it up to a close?
Let's bring it on.
Okay.
In.
So,
Reel
if
it
you
in.
had to,
Sum it up.
Give it. Do you want to let me speak for a second?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
If you had to rate,
Conclude.
I hate you. If you had to rate it on a scale of Bubsy 3D to Sonic Adventure 2, how would you rate it?
Yeah.
Fucking see what I have to deal with, people. This is what I have to put up with. I have to put up with him.
That's
Right?
good. That was a good ending. Just yeah.
Well, I want to say what I want.
All right, go ahead then.
Okay, I thought it was alright.
Did you?
If there was a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 7.
Really? That's
Well,
a very
would you not?
very boring scale you can cut good there.
Okay then, I'll give it Well, what do you propose then?
I propose we say I don't want to rip off other people, but I sort of say I want to ask you whether you would continue playing it after this.
Okay, I will probably will continue playing it.
I will get to the level of the bus stop, and then I will probably forget it exists.
The bus stop is definitely worth seeing.
Is it?
It's like literally. Have you finished the Sandy Cheeks boss fight?
Yeah.
It's literally the level you have to do next.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
With the sticks.
Radical.
Although, actually, that said, I might just skip the rest of the game and play the movie, because I want to remember that game again.
Now that sounds like the Alex I know and love.
There he is. There he is, the Alex we all know and love, skipping things because his attention span is too short.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Woo. Woo.
Goodbye, everyone.